Good morning, Barb. It's another show with Dave and Barb from Dover Apothecary. I was reading your December article, mistakenly took it to mean melancholy, but it's melancholy. Can you explain this to me? Because I thought it was a great article, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. So the whole premise behind that particular article is that when I am doing consultations, whether in my home office or at the apothecary, there's a very common theme that I'm seeing. And so I ask my clients, what is their biggest stumbling block for them to really invest themselves in self-care and find ways to bump up their nutrition? And it astounds me is that so many people are feeling lonely or isolated or just plain bored because perhaps their life partner isn't with them anymore, or their pool of friends is declining because they're part of that baby boomer generation that we're losing those people quite rapidly. Couple that with the sort of isolation that we've experienced for the last couple of years. So there's kind of a bit of a disconnect from that self-care. And it's a vital aspect. I mean, we talk, our food is our fuel. Our food is what allows our body to do everything that it needs to do, from daily function to repair work to keeping our immune system strong. But when we start to feel that sort of food boredom and that, sort of dismissive, it's too much trouble to do that for myself because for years I've had other people, to do that for. And so I thought to come up with a pet project, a pilot project, and bring people together. So we're nourishing and helping people to understand the types of foods that they can use, but also having that social interaction as well as some really, really solid information and easy meals, because that is, we have to keep things easy because people may have issues with the mobility of their hands. They might have arthritis, can't stand for long periods. There can be many, many different reasons. But it was just something that really resonated with me to help our population connect, eat better, have some laughs, get some information, but also to find how they can start to eat better every day and nourish themselves.
I want to learn more about that. I have a couple quick thoughts too. Inflation, the price of food's getting kind of crazy. I mean, I made a big pot of soup on the weekend, freeze some, because I love to cook. So I think it's a really good opportunity. It's very self-fulfilling and satisfying. So I think that's another part that we've kind of lost touch with a little bit. And a program like yours, sort of a small course like that, re-energizes people to be inventive with food. And food can be so much fun, right? If it's, you can have some fun that way and make different things that maybe you haven't did in a long time. And then we kind of harken back to those, I hate to say it, but those days of, when inflation was high in the 70s and the 30s, when, we got to get back to maybe growing our own or being more sustainable with what we have in our cupboards that is good for us. Correct?
That is absolutely so true. It's, there is a little bit of perhaps food scarcity because of supply chain, but there is also that economic factor, and people that have been through hard times, and that is our aging population. They understand better than anybody what that means, and they're probably the first ones to, certain items they'll keep in good supply, but it's those fresh foods, and those are the foods where those vital nutrients are coming from. We're already going into a season where it's not local and, that type of thing. So just teaching people the difference between the value of the different types of foods, whether it be fresh, frozen, canned, helping them do batch preparing of food. So if you, buy a bag of vegetables, it's like, okay, you don't need to waste any because all you have to do is this, and this. So, helping people utilize a slow cooker, right? Because the cost of heating your home it's going up enormously. and people are really feeling the pinch in a lot of different ways. So I want to address a lot of those different aspects, but I'm so open to input from where those concerns are from people, because I want to make it as helpful as it can possibly be. And so the first two dates will be Monday, December 12th and Wednesday, December 14th. It's a busy month. The first class will be from 10 till 12. We'll give that a try, but I'm also open to different times and dates. So, any feedback I can get from people that way would be awesome. And we'll start from there, and we'll see where the concerns are. And the program, I think it's going to find its own course. It will be a different topic every month. We'll start it in my own home because we don't know what the numbers are going to be, but we can certainly look at larger spaces over the course of time if it warrants that. So I'm very excited about it. There is a cost to the program. There's a lot of time and effort and expertise that goes into creating these, so I can't do it for nothing. But if people want to reach out, that would be fantastic. Do you have any other questions about it? So
how do they sign up? And I mean, for a small cost to sign up for a course, the money you're going to save long term. I mean, that's the goal. But how do they sign up?
Okay, so either text or call. My cell number is 519-410-3544. They can email me at barb@healthywellandwise.ca. The other option is if you're coming into the apothecary, which we always love to see your faces, Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, 9 till 1, I'm available there. And the number at the apothecary, if you can't come in at those times, is 519-583-3784.
Just ask for Barb.
Yep.
Do you want to give a quick season's greetings out from all you guys at Dover Apothecary?
Wishing all of you a safe, healthy, happy holiday season. And let's look after our communities, everybody.
Thanks, Barb. Have a great Christmas and New Year's.
You too, Dave. Thank you. And behave.